Alright, good afternoon YouTube. So out here making stockade fence. Thought I'd go over real quick before I show you me making some. What I do first, I do it two ways. Sometimes I will go through and just cut one end on every board and then restack them and lay them the other direction. And then I'll have the chop saw sitting right here. And what I'll do is put a little block right at 6 foot so that I can just go through and slam out that other side cutting it, which that takes a real long time. So another way, I'm not the best cutting with a skill saw, kind of wobbly lines. So, but anyways, I'll just cut the one end. That way it'll give me one flat to go in the jig. So it'll fit tight up to that fence on the top. And then I run through with the skill saw and cut off the bottom. So, which that's my second one I've just cut now. That seemed to do pretty good, so I'll probably just keep doing it that way. Just cut one end so that it'll fit tight to the fence, and then cut the other end after I get it done. So, all right, well, and then come over here, and this is my jig. So what it is it holds your three 2x4s for the fence. All right, they're measured out perfect. And then I put these little blockings on each side, and I give just a little bit of space in case the 2x4 is a hair heavy, because I'm sure that's going to happen over there working with those cottonwood 2x4s. But anyway, so if you really want to knock out some fencing, a jig is the way to go. Now, aluminum one or a steel one would be a lot easier, but you guys already know I'm a old cheap ass. I'll just use some of my old lumber real quick, and yeah. The last one I made, I don't think you guys ever seen, but I let somebody borrow it, and you know, typical, you let somebody borrow some of your shit, and I told them not to leave it outside, and I pull up, and we had just had a month or two of rain, pull up to his house, and it's leaning, a big old bow in it from leaning against the side of his building with the rain dripping off the roof on it. So whatever, every time that shit happens, it makes you more of not wanting to loan something out to people. Yeah, it was just wood, but it was made out of all 2x6s, so it was, you know, it wasn't free, but whatever. So anyways, oh, I still got to put one more block right here, but you get the idea. All right, I'll set the camera up and I'll throw a few down and show you how quick it goes. But it was taking me roughly, and I was working in the garage doing it last time because we kept getting so much rain. I decided I'm gonna try out here in the yard, a little more space. But I was working in the garage and it was tight in there when I was doing it. So, all right, here we go. If you got your fence in your corner, you know, you do want to check this to make sure, like that's good to me. I'm totally good with that. And I do sometimes, a lot of times, the first board, I will check it and make sure it's halfway square before I start throwing the first nail. So, but once you get that first one in, my fence isn't the greatest over here. It's bowed a little bit. Oh. Well, it would have helped if I would have pushed it tight to the wall. Make sure here. Oh yeah, we're good. This end here, these are obviously over 8 foot. We want a 6 foot high. I will take, now this will be the bottom, because from the top, your first 2x4 is 10 inches. And then it goes 22 and 22 apart roughly. That's what I put them at. I think one was 22 and the other one was 23. Fuck it. I'm good with 22 and 22. But anyways, so I'll just shoot a straight line across here. Be able to put that on the bottom in case it ain't as straight as I want it to be. I'll just use this one down by the sawmill. It was just more or less a quickie to show you guys for the video without having to cut a bunch of flat edges. Hope this helps. Like I said, if you made one out of steel or aluminum, you know, it'd probably be a lot more precise, but this really makes you go quicker. If I wouldn't have had to search through the panels to find the best ones. Alright, so see that you got the concept then. I had to use a few that didn't have nice flat edges, but like I said, I'm just going to use this one out at the garage, so I'll take the skill saw and zip it off right at 8 foot. I don't mind it being 8 foot tall, so yep. I cut off that bottom. I made this one 7 foot. Kind of bummed about me throwing those two ugly ends up there, but maybe I'll switch them around. But anyways, I look back at the video. It took me 11 minutes to put that fence together, and you'll see in the video that I played around quite a bit trying different boards. Usually I have them all ready to go from over here with that nice fresh end, and I kind of pick through them, and if it's real bad shape like this thing here ain't even going to be usable. I mean, probably only 75% of these are going to be worth anything, but I figured I'd try to use whichever ones I could. Alright everyone, well, just wanted to show you how quick and easy it is to make stockade fence with that jig. That jig is the way to go. Glad I came up with it. I don't know if it's ever been made before, probably so, but I'm calling this my idea. Alright, thanks for watching.